Scotland. Wow. I don't know what the time difference is there. Open. So, I don't know if you guys know what a Spartan Race is, but it's basically like, the one I'm doing is a 5K, and it's basically like a race, but with obstacles and a lot of mud. And I am in Southern California, so usually we don't have that much mud, but if you can see, you probably can't tell, it is actually raining here, so it's going to be a little bit more exciting than usual, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, that's not too bad. It's about 6:30 in the morning here, so it's quite a big time difference. Hi, good morning. What are you guys up to on this fine Sunday? What's up? I'm in the car and I am driving. I have about an hour's drive. Well, I'm not actually driving. Otherwise, I wouldn't be holding the phone and talking to you guys. But I am driving out to a run. It's a lot of fun. The weather is not good right now, unfortunately. It usually is some in Southern California, but we're getting some rain today, so let's see if you can see. We're getting not so pretty, unfortunately. But, yeah, and actually I think it's just kind of like drizzly and damp out right now, but it's supposed to start really storming later and thunderstorms in the afternoon, so I'm gonna try and run really quickly and be done with the race before that all happens. Fingers crossed. But, yeah. So, what are you guys doing today? Anybody else doing anything exciting? I try. Thanks for all the hearts, guys. Hold on one second. I may have over-anticipated how many layers I need. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I got about like 3 layers of sweaters on. And it's about 50 degrees outside and a million degrees inside this car. Nice. Watching anything good? I'm sorry that you have to work on a Sunday. Celtics. Nice. I'm not a big football fan myself, I have to admit. But I have a friend who's going to the Super Bowl and they're pretty excited, so I'm happy for her. I wish I could go to the football, the Super Bowl game. That'd be pretty. Yeah, I'm still kind of waking up too. Breakfast is the single greatest invention of all time. I love breakfast so much, I tend to eat like 2 breakfasts. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Straight Outta Compton. I have not seen it yet, but you'll have to let me know how it is. The last movie that I watched was just the new Star Wars one, which was awesome. I eat breakfast all day. Yeah, I sometimes joke around. I say that I'm a hobbit because I eat 2 breakfasts. And first breakfast and second breakfast. But I don't think my feet are big enough to actually be a hobbit. But that's not something I'm going to complain about. It is. I think a lot of people don't realize that. Hobbits. Like, yes, nasty hobbits got in his pockets. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know. I just crash. I'm useless all day if I don't do breakfast. Breakfast nachos. That must be a thing. There's a breakfast burrito. This is Josh. Say hi, Josh. Wave. Well, if you guys are on SG, he is blue ring on SG. So he is doing me a big favor by waking up very, very early with me and driving. What motivated me to join SG? So this is kind of like a secret, but I was not 18 yet when I joined SG. I don't know how many of you have actually seen my profile on SG, but I joined SG in 2008 and I was about 15. So I had a friend who used the site and was like, you have to see this, it's the best thing ever, these people are so cool. And I was like, this is all subversive and tattoo, and I like borrowed my dad's credit card without telling him and was like, I hope this doesn't show up and he doesn't see what it is that I'm signing up for. So partially it was because like I was the weird kid in my school who wanted to like dye her hair different colors and have lots of ear piercings, and everybody thought I was super weird. And it was really cool to see other people that looked like that. But part of it was also like, hey, I'm not supposed to be doing this at all. So I've been around SG for a long time. I don't think Josh wants to drift his car. We're in a Prius, by the way. So I don't think the Prius is going to be doing any like cool drifting on the highway. But it's also starting to rain pretty hard. I don't know if you can see like the rain coming across the window over here. But I'm pretty sure if we tried drifting, we'd die. And I don't want you guys to have to watch us die in a fiery mess. I am 26 now. Yeah, lots of Prius jokes. So I am like pretty like covered in clothing because I'm going for a run, but I will try to show you some tattoos. So I have my firefly over there. Let's see if I can. My leg stuff is in the way. I've got my mandala on my leg, wings, and I have a sleeve that's in progress. And if you give me 1 second, I'll try to get my arm out, but no promises. Yes, it is. This is my space jacket. Hold on 1 second. Because I love it very much and I'm not willing to share, but I got it at Forever 21, so you can buy your own. And this is my sleeve, which is in progress, so it's not done yet, but it's going to be all like geometric designs and then space stuff, because if you couldn't tell by my jacket, I love space. So we got like a planet with a little moon there, and this fireball thing. Morgan Freeman. I would get a Morgan Freeman back tattoo if they were able to make tattoos have sound and I could just have my life narrated by Morgan Freeman, because that would probably be the coolest thing ever. It's pretty awesome, dude. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna take this space jacket off because it's really hot in this car now. Shoulder part done it. I don't yet. My next session is gonna be on the 15th. So it's actually, this ends like right above where my jacket will pull up to right now. But you can see like the whole, like the inner arm's not done that much, other than the really annoying little ditch in the middle of the elbow. So it's got a lot to go. This is like the greatest shame of my life. I have not seen The Martian yet. It is very much on my to-do list. And actually the book is on deck on my Kindle. I don't get to go to movies as often as I would like. I do a lot of running around and working and stuff, and so I unfortunately miss movies that I want to see sometimes. I know. And actually, I feel really awful because some movies are like, I really want to see that, but it's okay if I watch it at home when it comes out on Blu-ray. But I know, like, The Martian was one of those things that you like really had to see in theaters, visually, I think. Interstellar was good. I'm not a total loser. The Martians are among us. Yes. well, I haven't seen the movie, so if you're talking about the movie specifically, I can tell you. If you're talking about aliens in general, I think the probability of us being alone in the universe is pretty low, considering how vast space is. But whether, you know, I think if Martians specifically on Mars existed, we'd probably know about that. It just, like, that's pretty close to home. But movies in real life, yeah. Martians from Mars, I think, probably no. But aliens in general, probably yes. Exactly. Mathematically, for them to not exist in a universe this vast, like, they just have to. Odds are they just don't want to talk to us. Tell me about seeing an alien. What did it look like? What was the experience like? Hey. Hi to the people who just came in. We are, for the people who just joined, I am on a road trip, driving, going to run a Spartan Race today. It's like doing a 5K, but with lots of obstacles and mud and barbed wire, and it's a lot of fun. Thank you, guys. Well, if I had one, I'd show you, but I don't. Sorry. Little John, that's a familiar name. Hi, good morning. Mud run. I know, so I'm having a dilemma about the space jacket. I have to admit, I did not anticipate having rain on race day. And I don't have, like, many long sleeves clothes that are appropriate for wearing while running in rain and mud and cold, because I didn't anticipate having to wear long sleeves or warm clothes. But I have to see if I can suck it up and do the run without the space jacket. That's my preference too. Otherwise, I don't know. It'll take a few washes to get clean, but I'll have to believe. Walked through a tree. That is something I wish that I had seen. Damn. Stop at the dollar store. Yeah, that's, so a garbage bag would be a good idea. If it weren't for the obstacles, I think that would make a, you can also buy this bag. We left a bit early to try and just give ourselves extra time because of the rain. So there's enough chance that there'll be a Walmart stuff. Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me better now? Cool. Sorry about that. I'm like awkwardly sitting here holding the phone, so yeah, no. I was just saying that we left a bit early, so we have time. So there is a decent probability that there will be a Walmart stop or something in the future if I need another layer. I just also like to avoid spending extra money if I don't have to. Nice. I have worn garbage bags as raincoats before. They're a little more cumbersome for the kind of race that I'm going to do. I don't think that would be practical. I think it would get shredded pretty quickly. They have, some of the obstacles are, you know, like jumping over walls and hurdles and stuff, but there's also like crawling through the mud under barbed wire, and I don't think a garbage bag is created for that. Treat yourself. Alright, you told me to, so I have to now. I will make sure that I get Martian on Blu-ray and watch it ASAP. Double garbage bags. Yeah, we'll figure something out. It'll be fine. I'll survive. Oh man. I don't know how much you guys can see, but the rain's starting to come down a lot harder now, so yeah. It's pretty gross. I'm in Southern California, not used to this. But it's not too bad. But returning to talking about second breakfast before I'm actually going to get going so I can eat my own second breakfast, and I'll be back on in a little bit, alright? And hopefully it will not be raining so hard. We have a million snows. I know, I always feel like a jerk when I'm complaining about rain in Southern California, but you're not garbage city. I appreciate that. Don't lie. I'm not lying. I will be back in a little bit. I'm going to eat my energy bars, and I will be back. We'll hang out some more. And I will definitely, I'm going to be on before I run. We're going to, Josh Luring is going to try and help us out and see, because spectators can hang out along the sides of the race. I will not be running nude. That sounds really painful, and going through some mud and stuff, I just like there would be mud in terrible places. But we're gonna try and pop on during the race too, if possible. So we'll see, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Be back in a little bit.